Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Okay, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
To the air again, Daniels. He takes it himself. And he'll get this up to his own 44. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's calling his own number again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's going for it again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Daniels back to throw. Now here he goes again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. To throw, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
From the gun, Darnold. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a gain of
And is Darnold on third down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
a 6-yard
Couple
loss.
sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Daniels. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. Now he takes it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 6.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the end route. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup
After the
of 3.
3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genti. Spins out one side. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Genti on the draw. He's got a gain of 6 there. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Darnold.
and 3. At the Seahawks.
9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Gain of 23 yards. That's another.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
Genti. He's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Genti again. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
A 21-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense running out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 21 yards. The Seahawks, first down.
Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second down, looking for options.
41-yard line.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's able to get this down at the 36. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Our score reads 10-6. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, Daniels to the air. That'll be complete to Hollins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup with 6.
Daniels is going to throw again. Looking slant route, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first
To
down.
throw again, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. Has room into the secondary. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
22 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
17. Steelers 6.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Connects with Johnson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a one-score game in the 1st half. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Steelers cut the lead down to
17. Steelers 13.
4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Set to kick off.
On the return, here's Doolin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's another Seahawks.
Daniels on 1st down. Took off with it again. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Shotgun snap to Daniels.
at the 37-yard line.
Olave with the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another
On the gun, it's Daniels. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
19 more yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the air again. Daniels gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. This needs to find the end zone. Brock gets 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw. Daniels. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Steelers and Luther Burden making their return to the field. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. First play is going to be again to Jensen. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Darnold. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain.
All set to go now from the 35.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
On 1st down, Jensen moves away from 1. And he gets around 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Down at the 42.
Every offense in this league. For a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
1st down, and they go right back to it. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. Over tackle, but he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, where 1 defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that 1st tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that 1st tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that 2nd hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. The pass is caught by Horton. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
10 yards on the
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
at the 44-yard line.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Daniels now. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out to punt team. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 23 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Steelers 1st down.
Going on 1st, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 1st and 10, Darnold. To the middle, Brent snared by Burden. And he's down inside the red zone before the end of the day. To the line and 6. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. That side is ruled in by Warren. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and 7.
And again, it's Darnold. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. They're number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Daniels. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He's keeping it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Take it off with it again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He keeps it and takes off. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Steelers and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. To throw, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here, and this is 2nd down. Jeanty from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He dodged the tackle. And a nice return out of it. Maybe a little further up past their own 30. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. On 1st down, here's Daniels. It is caught left side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. In the hands of Thornton, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. That'll be complete to Hollins. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. Complete, it's Horton. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Another Seahawks 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Again, Daniels to the air. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 16-point ball game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and Luther Burden getting set here for another go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and Seahawks swarming in, and down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Throw again on 2nd down. Daniels completed over the middle. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's making a bid for it. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force to throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with the turnover.
The Steelers offense headed out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They give up the guts. It's Gentile. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, Darnold. Down to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Third and long, they're going to throw. To the middle, that's snagged by Burden. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That pass is caught by Horton. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun. Daniels. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 6.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
For the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing now, Daniels. Gets in on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
In the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the gun, it's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Daniels. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Daniels. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more 4 points in a win. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shipley now to return. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play.
And a gun. Here's Darnold. Getting out to his left. And 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and get it.
Donald hit, he fumbles it. And the Seahawks have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Back-to-back carries here. Shoves him off. Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And we keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 21.
Daniels back to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, and the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't putting it to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Steelers first down.
1st and 10, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards.
Here's Darnold. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they bring him down around the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Genty on the draw. And he's going to take this all the way to about the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Darnold out to play action. Did not like what he was seeing, guys. So he's just going to hold this one away.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
Out to Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Throwing is Darnold on third down. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Daniels on first down. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. A sharp inhale across the stadium after that play, Brock. A player injured, and all of us knew who it was. It's Jaden Daniels in need of some assistance. Second and 10, still at the 28. Here's the backup. First throw. It's Olave with another catch. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a gain of a yard.
Too short, it's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with a decision to make on fourth and short. They'll bring out the punter here. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Giving this to Genty. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense in a hurry up here.
16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
A
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Second and 4. At the 33.
This is Genty on second. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
37-yard line. Brings up third down.
Throwing here, Darnold. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
And the Steelers first down.
Straight ahead with Genty. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. To throw, here's Darnold. Complete right side, Jordan has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 5.
We motion the tight end over. Darnold with it on third and short. Right side is wheeled in by Warren. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Steelers first down.
On first down, Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers down by 16. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to keep it this time. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
To throw. He's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact. Sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Darnold looking to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another
From the red zone on first. That's going to move to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
With a gun, here's Darnold.
6-yard line.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Steelers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught for 2, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Steelers 32.
Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2? And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kit, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Second and 1 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers first down.
He'll look to throw it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Setting up to pass. He connects with Burton. And this one does not go far. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Again, it's Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they're still up, Brock. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Happy time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Shotgun now for Milrow. And they get to him again. And these guys need to find a way to hold out better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Jason Sanders set to
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here's Doolin. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Now Seattle all set to go. on offense. And they fought hard. Against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Milroe from the gun. It's complete to Hollins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Third and long. Here's Milroe. He expects the 35. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
and the Seahawks. First down.
First down throw here from Milroe. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Loss of 6 yards.
Throwing now, Milroe. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hunting muted out now. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Right. Look up. Football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
Third down.
On the ground with Genty. Pickup of 2 here. And first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Steelers. First down.
Another give here to Genty. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Robinson on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the gun, Darnold.
43-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Tyler Warren. A gain of 4.
3rd down from the gun. They are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
4-yard attempt.
And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The distance, and it's on target. It's good. And they've taken back the lead. Well, Love rock the fans. All right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy...